a couple seconds to allow some people to sit down and figure out their spots. All right. Hello, and welcome everyone to my senior recital. Thank you all so much for coming and showing me this level of support. I can't wait to finally perform for all of you from my personal favorites, as well as crowd favorites from over the years. For some of you who don't know, a senior recital is a performance that a senior in high school or college puts together to celebrate their musical accomplishments and abilities. As you can see, I have a marimba, piano, xylophone, snare drum, and tambourine behind me, all up here. This will be a very interesting group of songs, but I'm so excited to perform them all for you. First, to start off this eventful day, I like to perform for you one of my top 3 favorites, a piece I performed in my junior year, Eroica by Franz Liszt. This piece's full title is Transcendental Etude No. 7 in E-flat Eroica, which is a mouthful, and as the title suggests, it is from a compilation of transcendental etudes written by Liszt. The Transcendental Etudes are a series of 12 compositions for piano by Franz Liszt. These compositions went through a lot of work and revisions during Liszt's life, since they were finally published in 1852 as a revision of the 1837 series, which were also the elaboration of a set of studies written by him in 1826. Eroica, translated as heroic, is the 7th of the 12 studies, as said before. You will see that this etude is a study of rapid downward runs, bravura, and includes octave towards the end. As usual for Liszt, this piece begins with loud accented notes, followed by fast ascending scales. The heroic theme is then introduced. It's nicknamed the Pink Panther Etude by other pianists because of how closely it resembles the Pink Panther theme. The piece becomes more chaotic throughout its entirety until it finally erupts into difficult octave arpeggiations and ends with a final restatement of the theme. This piece isn't as difficult when it's compared to the other 11 etudes, but it still packs a punch. Please enjoy my performance of Eroica by Franz Liszt. Also, really quick, if you haven't picked up a program, they're over there on that little table by the card stuff. Feel free to grab it as you please. Thank you guys. got that. All right, thank you very much. The next piece that I would like to perform for you all is a 4-mallet solo titled Luna by Max Recital. This piece is very special to me and one of my personal favorites. This piece allowed me to receive my third 1 rating at Iowa State Solo and Small Ensemble Festival, as well as my first Best of Center award in my junior year. I took this solo up to Iowa State University to perform in Iowa's Outstanding Performer Showcase with all the other Best of Centers around Iowa. Then, later in the calendar year, now my beginning of my senior year, I tried out for the Iowa All-State Musical Festival. And I was accepted into the orchestra, which is a group of the very best of the best musicians in the state of Iowa. They only accept 5 percussionists out of the entire state, so it's a very big deal to get in. I also auditioned with this piece to get into the University of Iowa School of Music, and I also used it for scholarships. Before I begin, I'd like to tell you a little background on this solo. In the performance notes, it is stated by the composer, Max Recital, the multi-theme piece contains enticing dance and groove-based elements with rich harmonic structure. The themes are inspired by historic grace from Bach's Coltrane with a smattering of Hindi melodies. The performer will groove with the melodies and harmony being so rhythmically intense. A note for the performer, speaking of groove and placing a gojic stress where necessary. These notes couldn't fit more of the title in the song any more perfectly than it does. For those of you who have seen me perform this piece before, you know that when I perform this piece, it's almost as if I'm dancing, which fits even more so with the title. Chorea is defined as a neurological disorder that causes involuntary, random, and continuous muscle movements while awake. The movements can be brief, abrupt, and unpredictable. The term comes from the ancient Greek word chorea, meaning dance, as movements can resemble dancing. I interpret the title Luna then as a sort of moon dance that someone might do if they're possessed or in a trance or of some sort in the night. Please enjoy my performance of Luna by Max Recital.